You said about how we met. She and I met real quickly. Justin Baldoni's met her first at a club. She was dancing, salsa dancing, professional dancer. He then was like captivated by her person. They ended up talking. It wasn't a hit on. They went out to coffee. And then Justin basically, instead of saying, hey, what's your number? Let's hang out. It was more like, hey, I've got a group of people that are getting together talking about elevated concepts.
The legal war shaking Hollywood just took a wild new turn. From shocking countersuits and leaked texts to co-stars quietly stepping back, Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni's explosive fallout over It Ends With Us is spiraling into one of the most complex celebrity feuds of our time. Publicist Stephanie Jones is firing back with a lawsuit of her own. Adam Monshine is calling out Lively's version of events, and even Ryan Reynolds' sudden exit from NYC is raising eyebrows about the couple's once rock-solid bond. Meanwhile, a resurfaced quote from Salma Hayek paints Lively as a longtime warrior against Hollywood abuse, but is the narrative that simple?
For the incredible choice of women that they have made this year. I am so lucky because I personally know, and one that I love so much. I am here to talk about Blake Lively. Early stage in their life, had such a sense of self, so much courage.
Add whispers of tension with Margot Robbie over Barbie, and rising star Isabella Ferrer deleting Lively from her feed, and you've got a Hollywood drama playing out like a real-life blockbuster. And just when you think it couldn't get messier, Harvey Weinstein, of all people, chimes in from prison. What's really happening behind the scenes? Who's telling the truth? And how did it all unravel so fast? Stay tuned, because this story is just getting started.
Now, what I want to move to is my favorite story, I think, in showbiz this year. The Justin Baldoni war with Blake Lively, which seems to me, initially I felt quite sorry for Blake Lively, then I've been reading all the messages between them all, and which he's been putting out, obviously, and it just seems like a pair of absolute weapons-grade narcissists.
The legal battle between Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively has taken a new turn with Stephanie Jones, Baldoni's former publicist, vehemently denying allegations that she orchestrated a smear campaign against Lively. Jones, who worked on Baldoni's team during the production of It Ends With Us, asserts that any disclosures she made were in compliance with a lawful subpoena, not part of a retaliatory effort to discredit Lively. Her statement directly counters claims by Baldoni's legal team, who accused her of leaking confidential information to undermine the actor-director's reputation. Jones is now suing Baldoni, his production company Wayfarer Studios, and publicists Melissa Nathan and Jennifer Abel for breach of contract, alleging they conspired to scapegoat her for the fallout from the film's troubled production. In court filings, Jones's attorneys argue that Nathan and Abel, hired by Baldoni to manage the crisis, engaged in a campaign to discredit and isolate her, including withholding payments and spreading false narratives about her professionalism. Baldoni's team has countersued, accusing Jones of violating confidentiality agreements and leaking sensitive communications to media outlets. Lively's legal team has also fired back at Baldoni's amended $400 million defamation lawsuit, filing a motion to dismiss claims that she is liable for her husband Ryan Reynolds' public remark. Their rebuttal emphasizes that Baldoni's case lacks actionable statements by Lively herself, arguing that Reynolds' comments, including calling Baldoni a predator during a heated meeting, are protected opinions under free speech laws. The filing dismisses Baldoni's accusations as a fishing expedition built on conclusory allegations rather than evidence. Jones's involvement adds complexity, as Baldoni alleges she collaborated with Lively's team to sabotage his reputation, while Jones counters that Baldoni and his current publicist, Jennifer Abel, scapegoated her to evade accountability. The dispute stems from Lively's original lawsuit, which accused Baldoni of sexual harassment, unsafe working conditions, and retaliatory behavior during the filming of It Ends With Us. Baldoni's counterclaims frame Lively's allegations as a fabricated smear campaign to seize creative control and sabotage his career. The production's behind-the-scenes chaos, including disputes over script changes and intimacy coordinators, has become a focal point in the case, with both sides releasing emails, texts, and testimonies to support their narratives. As the case inches toward a potential 2026 trial, the involvement of high-profile crisis managers like Melissa Nathan, known for her work with with Johnny Depp highlights the stakes. Nathan's hiring underscores Baldoni's aggressive strategy to rehabilitate his image, while Lively's team continues to emphasize systemic misconduct and retaliation in Hollywood. The outcome could set precedents for how defamation, harassment, and contractual disputes are handled in the entertainment industry, particularly when A-list reputations and multi-million-dollar projects hang in the balance. The reported tensions between Margot Robbie and Blake Lively during discussions for Barbie offer a glimpse into the complexities of balancing creative visions in Hollywood. While Lively was initially considered for a role, insiders suggest her demands for script changes and a more prominent position within the film's ensemble-driven narrative clashed with Robbie's priorities as a producer. Robbie, known for championing collaborative environments through her company Lucky Chap Entertainment, reportedly prioritized aligning with director Greta Gerwig's vision over accommodating individual star requests. This decision to part ways with Lively, framed as a move to preserve the film's cohesive feminist messaging and on-set harmony, proved pivotal, as Barbie went on to become a cultural and financial juggernaut, grossing over $1.4 billion. The behind-the-scenes friction, though never publicly confirmed by either party, has fueled industry whispers about Lively's alleged pattern of seeking creative control on projects, contrasting with Robbie's reputation for fostering inclusive, director-led sets. While Robbie's discreet handling of the situation averted public drama, it underscores the challenges producers face in mediating star expectations while safeguarding a project's artistic integrity. The incident, set against Lively's ongoing legal battles and reputation struggles, highlights the delicate balance between star power and collaborative filmmaking in shaping Hollywood's most talked-about projects. As Blake Lively's legal battle with Justin Baldoni intensifies, Ryan Reynolds' sudden departure from New York City has sparked speculation and raised eyebrows about the state of their marriage and his involvement in the ongoing drama. Reynolds, known for his quick wit and public support of Lively, has remained relatively silent on the matter, fueling rumors that he may be distancing himself from the contentious situation. Reynolds' exit from NYC, where the couple primarily resides, comes on the heels of Lively's explosive allegations against Baldoni, accusing him of sexual harassment, creating a hostile work environment, and attempting to sabotage her career. Baldoni has vehemently denied these claims, countersuing Lively for defamation and accusing her and Reynolds of orchestrating a smear campaign. Reynolds' silence and physical distance have led some to question whether there is discord within the couple's usually harmonious relationship. Known for their playful social media presence and unwavering support for each other's professional endeavors, their current muted stance has deviated from their established pattern, adding fuel to the already burning fire of speculation. However, others suggest that Reynolds' departure may be a strategic move to avoid further complicating the legal proceedings. As a potential witness and someone directly implicated in Baldoni's countersuit, Reynolds' presence in New York could attract unwanted media attention and potentially impact the case. By removing himself from the immediate vicinity, he may be attempting to minimize distractions and allow Lively to focus on her legal defense. Regardless of the reason, Reynolds' actions have undoubtedly added another layer of intrigue to the already complex and high-profile legal battle between Lively and Baldoni. The public remains captivated, watching closely for any signs of strain or solidarity as the drama continues to unfold. Whether Reynolds' absence signifies marital discord or strategic maneuvering, it's clear that the stakes are high for all parties involved. As Blake Lively's legal battle with Justin Baldoni intensifies, questions arise about whether she regrets her decision, particularly as some It Ends With Us co-stars appear to be distancing themselves. While Lively's accusations against Baldoni include sexual harassment and creating a hostile work environment, the public fallout has been significant, potentially impacting her professional relationships. The perceived distance from co-stars could stem from several factors. Some may be hesitant to take sides in such a contentious legal battle, fearing professional repercussions or unwanted media attention. Others may have had positive experiences working with Baldoni and find it difficult to reconcile those experiences with Lively's allegations. It's also possible that NDAs or legal considerations prevent them from speaking out on the matter. Regardless of the reasons, the perceived lack of public support from co-stars could contribute to a sense of isolation for Lively, especially as she faces intense scrutiny and a challenging legal battle. The situation underscores the complexities of navigating workplace disputes in Hollywood, where personal relationships and professional considerations often intertwine. Whether Lively harbors any regrets remains unknown, but the distancing of co-stars undoubtedly adds another layer of complexity to an already difficult situation. As Blake Lively's legal battle with Justin Baldoni divides Hollywood, with accusations of sexual harassment and retaliatory behavior swirling, a resurfaced quote from Salma Hayek has cast a new light on Lively's past courage in confronting powerful powerful figures in the industry. The renewed interest in Hayek's words stems from their apparent relevance to Lively's current situation, despite the quote originating from an entirely different context. In April 2017, during Variety's Power of Women luncheon in New York City, Hayek delivered a stirring speech praising Lively for her bravery in standing up to a powerful Hollywood figure, widely speculated to be Harvey Weinstein. While Hayek never explicitly named Weinstein, she commended Lively for confronting the industry's biggest bully, hinting at a previous instance where Lively had challenged the status quo and stood up against alleged misconduct. The timing of Hayek's praise is significant, as it predates the Me Too movement's full eruption and Weinstein's eventual downfall. Hayek's words now resonate with a renewed urgency, suggesting that Lively's decision to pursue legal action against Baldoni may stem from a long-held commitment to challenging abusive behavior in Hollywood. This perspective casts Lively not only as a current litigant, but also as a long-standing advocate for a safer, more equitable industry. The resurfacing of Hayek's quote has been met with mixed reactions. While some view it as evidence of Lively's unwavering commitment to justice, others question its applicability to the Baldoni case. Critics point out that the accusations against Baldoni are fundamentally different from the allegations against Weinstein, involving more nuanced claims of a hostile work environment and creative control disputes rather than outright sexual assault. Nevertheless, Hayek's words provide a valuable context for understanding Lively's motivations and her broader role within the ongoing conversation about power, accountability, and gender dynamics in Hollywood. Whether the quote serves to bolster her credibility or further polarize opinions remains to be seen, but its resurgence underscores the complexities of navigating the entertainment industry's ever-shifting landscape of accusations and allegiances. The legal battle between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni over the production of It Ends With Us has taken a dramatic turn, with actor Adam Monshine publicly refuting Lively's allegations about their shared birthing scene. Monshine, who played Dr. Dunbar in the film, addressed claims that Baldoni, the film's director and Lively's co-star, created an unprofessional and invasive set environment, calling Lively's account very different than what she claimed. In her lawsuit, Lively accused Baldoni of pressuring her into filming a nearly nude birthing scene without adequate protections, alleging he cast Monshine, his best friend, and a non-local actor to create a chaotic and uncomfortable atmosphere. Monshine vehemently denied these claims, stating he and his wife are New York residents and covered their own expenses, contradicting Lively's assertion that he was an out-of-town hire. He emphasized his professional credentials, including roles in Arrested Development, and called Lively's insinuations about his qualifications offensive. Monshine also challenged Lively's description of the scene, clarifying she wore a hospital gown, black shorts, pregnancy prosthetics, and personal garments during filming. There was no nudity, and Blake never complained on set, he stated, adding that the environment was entirely professional. His account directly contradicts Lively's claims of feeling humiliated and exposed, which Baldoni's legal team has dismissed as exaggerated to justify her alleged smear campaign. The dispute highlights the broader tensions in Lively's $400 million defamation lawsuit against Baldoni, which accuses him of sexual harassment, retaliation, and fostering a hostile work environment. Baldoni's countersuit frames Lively's actions as a calculated effort to seize creative control and sabotage his career, citing her demands for script revisions and exclusion from editing decisions. Monshine's decision to speak out underscores the high stakes for both sides. Baldoni's team has used his testimony to challenge Lively's credibility, while Lively's legal strategy hinges on portraying systemic misconduct in Hollywood. The case, set for trial in 2026, has become a flashpoint for debates about power, dynamics, accountability, and the blurred lines between creative vision and workplace safety in the entertainment industry. As Monshine's rebuttal amplifies the clash of narratives, the legal feud reveals the challenges of adjudicating behind-the-scenes disputes in a public arena. With reputations and careers on the line, the outcome could set precedents for how harassment claims and creative conflicts are handled in Hollywood, reshaping industry norms for years to come. Disgraced producer Harvey Weinstein has publicly criticized the New York Times for its coverage of Justin Baldoni's legal battle with Blake Lively, comparing the newspaper's reporting to its handling of his own Me Too scandal. Speaking from prison, Weinstein told TMZ that Baldoni's $250 million libel lawsuit against the NYT resonated deeply, claiming the outlet cherry-picked evidence to fit a narrative, just as he alleges it did during his 2017 expose. Weinstein, whose 2020 New York rape conviction was overturned in 2024 with a retrial pending, called Baldoni's case a déjà vu moment, accusing the NYT of ignoring exculpatory context and manipulating communication. His remarks come amid Baldoni's broader $400 million defamation suit against Lively and Ryan Reynolds, whom he accuses of orchestrating a smear campaign to seize creative control of It Ends With Us. The NYT's December 2024 investigation, We Can Bury Anyone, detailed Baldoni's alleged efforts to discredit Lively after she accused him of sexual harassment. Baldoni's lawsuit claims the article misrepresented text messages, including a June 2023 exchange where Lively texted him about script updates, which the NYT framed as evidence of harassment. The paper defended its reporting, stating it was rigorously fact-checked and included Baldoni's responses. Weinstein's intervention adds controversy to an already bitter feud. Lively's legal team maintains her allegations, including claims Baldoni pressured her into filming a birth scene without adequate protections, are truthful. While Baldoni's camp argues she fabricated claims to gain creative control, the case, set for trial in 2026, could redefine how media outlets report on Hollywood disputes and legal retaliation claims. As Blake Lively's legal battle with Justin Baldoni intensifies, reports suggest that actress Isabella Ferrer, who portrayed the younger version of Lily Bloom in It Ends With Us, is distancing herself from Lively. The alleged move comes amid Lively's accusations of sexual harassment and a hostile work environment against Baldoni, claims he vehemently denies. Ferrer reportedly deleted several pictures from her Instagram account related to the film and featuring Lively, sparking speculation about a rift between the two actresses. An insider told the Daily Mail that Ferrer removed the photos on the advice of those around her, fearing she would be drawn into the increasingly contentious lawsuit. The source claimed that Lively allegedly attempted to drag her into this lawsuit and asked her to back her up on her accusations of sexual harassment, adding that Ferrer could not corroborate Lively's claims because she did not personally witness any inappropriate behavior. The insider portrayed Ferrer as very naive when she was cast in the role, stating she viewed the opportunity as a privilege and was focused on her performance rather than the on-set drama. According to the source, Ferrer is concerned that publicly supporting either side in the dispute could damage her professional career. The source said she feels shafted and deleting her photos with Blake was no accident. As of now, the actress has one post remaining about the film. Ferrer's alleged distancing highlights the potential fallout from Lively's legal battle, which has divided opinions and sparked fear among those involved in the production of It Ends With Us. Whether other cast or crew members will follow suit remains to be seen, but Ferrer's reported actions suggest a growing unease surrounding the controversy and a desire to avoid being caught in the crossfire. As the dust refuses to settle in, the battle between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni, what began as a film adaptation, has unraveled into a legal storm, exposing Hollywood's darkest corners where power, reputation, and truth collide. From Stephanie Jones's bombshell lawsuit to the growing silence of co-stars, from Ryan Reynolds' quiet departure to the echo of Salma Hayek's praise, each twist adds another layer to a saga no one saw coming. With a $400 million defamation suit looming and a 2026 trial on the horizon, the stakes couldn't be higher, not just for Lively and Baldoni, but for an entire industry grappling with accountability and image. In a town where silence can speak volumes and every move is scrutinized, one thing's for sure, that this story isn't over. And as more voices emerge and alliances shift, we'll be right here, watching it all unfold. Don't forget to like, subscribe and drop your thoughts below, because in a drama this tangled, everyone's perspective counts.